Good day. Regardless what industry you work in, whether you work for government or private, nonprofit or NGOs, if you work on projects and if you need to manage projects, we urge you to continue listening to this video. In the project management community, we often talk about project management methodology without proper context or understanding. And as a result of that, we often hear about waterfall or traditional, agile or hybrid or different type of methodology where in many cases, those are not true project management method or methodologies. So it's important to understand the concept of a methodology. Sometimes we talk about critical path method. We use the word method in this case, which is fine. However, we need to distinguish between a method or an approach or a technique that we can use on a project versus a methodology or a method to help us manage the entire project from the product vision until it's operating and delivering value and benefit to the organization, to the owner that launched that project. So in our approach, and years ago we developed a methodology, almost 20 years ago, and we continue to refine it and enhance it. And now we call it the value delivery methodology. And that methodology is focused on two core principles. The first core principle, again, we're talking about project owner or any organization that is launching a project for its own use, is basically we go from the product vision or from the vision of what the organization want to achieve. Obviously we launch project because something triggers the project. Either there are a threat we need to mitigate, or an opportunity we wanted to pursue, or a new business opportunity, or entering a new market, whatever the case. From the moment that project is triggered, the need is triggered, okay, we consider the project start, right? And that need to be evaluated, the business case need to be developed, the feasibility study need to be conducted properly, and then of course we go into business and other technical requirement, and we go on. That is what we call a project life cycle methodological approach that follows the life cycle of a project from the vision or the need until it's fully operational, until operation. So let's put it that way, until we initiate operation and delivering value. So that's the first principle. A project management method must follow the entire life cycle. The second principle what we follow is that because the diversity of the project management practice, remember I started this video talking about you might be working for a government or an NGO or nonprofit or corporate, you might be working on capital project or technology project. Because of this diversity of the type of the project, a project management method is not set in stone. It's not one size fits all. It has to be tailored. We call it customizable, adaptable, methodological approach. So basically, again, almost 20 years ago, we developed the methodology. We wrote some books about it, and we continue to enhance it. And now we are about version 4. So years ago, also, when we were operating in a different country, we were operating out of the Middle East, we started a course, we started a workshop. We call it Applied Project Management. So we're focusing on helping people understand the application of project management and the project management method. And then to help, how do you take a project, again, from the product or vision or business need, all the way until initial operation, and hopefully, of course, our desire to achieve success. So in the comment below the video, on the post, we will put some links to the workshop that we are launching, and that basically we are relaunching here in the US, in Houston, with an in-person training in June of this year, 2026. So we would love to have you with us. When I share the links, you can learn more about the workshop, the modules, the practical approach that we follow, which is a project-based learning approach. Thank you.